you're not actually tired. At least not in the way you think. No matter how much you rest, no matter how many vacations you take, you still feel exhausted, drained, overwhelmed, and like there is something missing within you. And the worst part, you think it's your fault. You think you need to be more productive, to achieve more, to push harder. But what if I told you the reason that you're actually exhausted isn't because you're not doing enough, but it's because you're living in your masculine energy. You are just stuck in a way of living that was never meant for you. Hi girl, my name is Lorena and I know exactly how you feel. I used to push myself every single day for years, thinking my worth was measured by how many things I could achieve, by how productive I was. But the more I did, the more exhausted I felt, until I found what was really draining me. And that's exactly what we're talking about here today. We're living in a world that glorifies hustle culture, especially for women. Society tells us that in order to be successful, we have to move faster, achieve more things, work harder, and constantly be striving for more. For decades, women have been told that in order to prove ourselves, we need to operate like men, always being in control, always pushing, always grinding, working 24/7. And for a while, that worked. We proved ourselves that we could do everything, right? But that came with a cost. I have noticed lately that more and more women are starting to feel disconnected with themselves. Because girls, I don't know about you, but I feel like all of us are like exhausted, anxious, overwhelmed, burned out. We don't even know what truly makes us happy anymore. And you know why? Because we've been trying to be so busy for everyone else that we've lost ourselves. And listen, I don't think it's a coincidence that with the rise of hustle culture, women are having more and more mental health problems, more anxiety, more depression, more burnout, more disconnection from themselves. We have hormonal imbalances, we feel exhausted, we feel drained, we have gut problems. And let me give you a spoiler, I believe that all of this is because we're living in a way that we were not designed to live. We are operating in our masculine energy 24/7, and we're not meant to be this way. And yes, I believe that the reason that you're probably drained, exhausted, and overwhelmed is because you're trying to live in your masculine energy all the time. It's not because you're not working hard enough or you're not getting all the things that you want. No, it's because you're living too much in your masculine energy. And okay, masculine energy is amazing. We need masculine energy as well to achieve certain things. All of us need it, women and men. But when we start operating in this masculine energy all the time, that's when things get wrong. That's when we start to feel exhausted, overwhelmed, burned out, disconnected from our emotions and our body, disconnected from God. Because our bodies are literally not designed to function this way 24/7. Feminine energy, on the other side, is what makes us feel more deeply our emotions. It helps us connect with ourselves and move through life with ease and softness. But most of us lately have been conditioned to believe that softness equals weakness. That if we rest, even though we're on our period and we have cramps, we're doing it wrong. We should be at the gym, we should be lifting 100 kg hip thrusts. Because if not, we're lazy, right? If not, we are weak. And that's when we keep pushing, even though every single part of our body is telling us to slow down and rest. And girl, I know this because I literally spent years this way, and it just, well, let me tell you, it ruined my life. I spent years feeling burned out. I was constantly like 24/7 in my masculine energy, trying to control, trying to hustle, trying to grind, trying to do more, to achieve more, to be more. Always planning the next move, never in the present moment. And that's why I literally spent years feeling burnout, feeling anxious, depressed. My gut health was so bad. I was bloated, I had acne, my hormones were all over the place. And I felt like I always had to prove myself that I was enough by doing more things and achieving more things and having the biggest dreams I could ever have. I thought that by working harder that I would feel better, but all it did was drain me more and more over time. I was like literally constantly on, always planning, always pushing, always doing, never resting. And when I did, I felt guilty. And I ended up feeling so disconnected from myself that I was like, I don't even feel like myself anymore. Like, this is not who I am. And one of the worst consequences that this got me was chronic stress. And that led me to overthink about my stress. And then from that, I ruined my gut health, which ended up making me feel bloated constantly, like every single day for 4 years. And adding to that, I had lower back pain because literally my emotions, my emotional pain was being reflected physically. Because yes, emotional pain can actually provoke you physical pain. And I'm the living proof of that. But girl, when I started to lean in my feminine energy, when I allowed myself to slow down, to rest, to take time to be present, to take time to heal, to be with myself, to trust, I started tapping into faith. I started to believe in God. I actually started enjoying life in the little things. And wow, instant shift in my life. For the first time, I started to feel like a woman again. I started to feel that femininity within me. I started to feel peace. I started to feel like I was living in the present again and enjoying the moment. I also started to feel for the first time in years gratitude. And even though I still had ambitions, and I still do right now, I started to feel like I was content with what I had in the moment. Like I didn't need to be striving for more. And this is exactly the reason why I'm creating this series, girl, because I know I am not the only one that has felt this way. You probably are feeling this exhausted and drained right now, and it breaks my heart. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, but I'm here to help you, and I'm so excited because listen, I felt this way, and God knows that everything happens for a reason, and maybe He put me in that position so I can show you, girl, what I've been through, how you can change your life, and we can navigate this journey together. Because listen, I learned so many things along the way. I really suffered a lot, and I lost myself for a moment, but I'm not gonna keep it for myself because girls need to be supporting girls, so I'm not gatekeeping anything. So welcome to Reclaiming Femininity series, a series in which I'm going to spill all the tea regarding feminine energy, how to achieve a soft life, how to tap into your divine femininity, and how to reclaim your life. A challenge that I personally designed to help you completely reset your feminine energy and start living in alignment with who you truly are, with the woman that you want to be, with your feminine self. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be covering everything that we, girl, need to know to tap into that feminine side of ourselves, to become softer, more radiant, more magnetic. Don't even believe what I'm saying, but experience it for yourself by applying all the tips that we're going to be covering in this series. So let's spill all the tea and what the series is going to be about. We're going to be learning everything that I've personally been incorporating in my life to become the woman that I am right now and that have changed my life. And listen, this is the little disclaimer. I'm not here talking like an expert, like, oh my God, I have achieved like my most high self, my feminine energy is like over the roof. No, like I'm still on the journey to becoming my best self. And I think that I will always kind of be like, I just want to be constantly challenging myself and becoming better and better in a healthy way, of course. And this is why the series is also cool, because I get to just apply tips that I am discovering, and we get to talk about how these tips are transforming our lives in this exact moment. So you're gonna see also myself tapping into this journey and just discovering new things, sharing them with you, and I'm so excited about that because this is gonna be like just something that we're in together, and wow, so cool. So okay, what we're going to talk about in this series, so we're going to be discovering like everything regarding feminine energy. We're going to talk about appearance. We're going to talk about how to glow up from the inside out. We're going to talk about mindset shifts that have changed my life and also mindset shifts that I want to incorporate. We can talk about how to feel confident in our feminine self, how to deal with anxiety while wanting to let go of control, how to cycle sync and align with your natural rhythm, how to create a soft, fulfilling life, how to tap into faith, letting go of stress, overthinking, control. And listen, this is not about doing less. It's about doing what actually is feeding your soul, what your soul is craving, and not just what society is telling you to do, which is clearly draining your energy, girl. So this is just the beginning, girl. The next episode, we're gonna start diving deep into how to reclaim your life and your feminine energy. So if you want to know when this is going to be uploaded and if you want to be notified, please subscribe and activate the notifications on my channel. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will be sharing also all the tips regarding feminine energy and how to live a soft life. And I'll be sharing information about this YouTube series as well. And if this truly resonated with you, if you're feeling drained, exhausted, if you know that there is a better way to live this life, a softer way, a more peaceful way, but you don't know where to start, I got you covered. This series is exactly for you. Subscribe again, turn on notifications, and let's do this together. Your soft, radiant, most feminine self is literally just waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I see you in the next one.